A lot of you guys have been asking me to set up a store page where you can browse DiplexHeated merchandise, so I have. The link in the description takes you there. As always, thank you so much for leaving a like and a comment on the video. Your support really helps me out. Let's start the video. Hey, what's up guys, DiplexHeated here again. Welcome back to part 2 of the battle that we started yesterday. We were playing RobZ Realism mod for Men of War Assault Squad 2, and today we're going to be watching as the Russians try and secure the entirety of this Berlin underground network. It includes a sewer, a subway station, a underground bunker, and plenty of more things. And last but not least, a lot of die-hard German soldiers who are definitely going to do their best to defend this underground network. Once we've cleared out this bunker, because I am utmost certain we will, sooner or later, with I'm not entirely sure how many Russians will die trying to do so, but it's one of those things you just gotta get on with to sort of take Berlin, Can't let the Germans hide underground and pop out 10 years later all crazy and skinny as hell because they haven't had anything but like bread and water the entire 10 years. I'm not entirely sure. That would make for a pretty cool video. It's kind of like the time when the Nazis go to space. I'm not entirely sure what that one's called, but they go to the other side of the moon and make their own base, and they've got their kind of like steampunk 1940s equipment. But anyway, it'd be pretty cool if like underground German soldiers came out 10 years after the war and started fighting in Berlin. That's a pretty good movie idea. Don't steal that, okay? Anyway, this is where we need to take out the subway station and make it our way up to the main street to then fight the German soldiers holding out in this parliamentary building. There's going to be plenty of things going on here. There's a German Tiger tank. We've got Russian soldiers trying to obviously approach the house from the street itself, but that's going to probably end in a massacre. So our guard shock troops need to approach from our base back here. We've got 2 platoons. Давай, товарищ командир. They're ready to execute the order. And first we're going to be fighting some Volksgrenadiers around the sewer canals over here, and then we're going to step it up to some Brandenburgers, some pretty die-hard Morafukas. They're going to be holding this place. Here's a little tram wagon. I thought I was just going to move this back. So, some of you said that you've seen this mission before on YouTube. Granted, of course, this map has been out there for quite some time. It does come with like an official mission. It is not what I'm using though. I'm going fully custom with this to provide a different experience. I'm gonna just show you. It's hard to see, but we have some Russian assets coming in from this sort of main subway station. I presume they've managed to bring down a T-60 into the tunnel itself, which is quite interesting. Perhaps there was an open area of the subway where the trains see the surface light, so to speak, where they've actually managed to get a tank onto the track and into the tunnel, accompanied by a bunch of soldiers. We've got more troops over here, so we're definitely getting reinforced by a lot of the regular troops, but we need to clear this out ourselves before we can link up with them and push for the main part back here, which is going to be so heavily defended. So thank you for all the support. It's a good Tuesday today, but unfortunately I woke up to the sad news of having lost 9,000 subscribers due to sort of a YouTube purge. And in all honesty, if YouTube takes away 9,000 subscribers because they're either inactive or a bunch of spam accounts or whatever they are, then that's fine, because I wouldn't want a bunch of lame accounts on my back, so to speak. I just want the fresh and healthy ones. God, I sound like Hitler, don't I? But anyway, so here's another funny thing I thought about, and bear with me, this would be a bit of a social experiment. If everyone watching this right now, that's right, you. Yes, you. I'm talking to you right now. If you share this video with one of your friends, ask him, if you like it, or hell, share my channel. Share your favorite video from my channel. Tell him, hey, check this guy out. You like him? Subscribe. If everyone did that, granted, of course, there will be more than 9,000 people watching this, but perhaps not everyone's friend will enjoy my channel. If you do so, and tell him, if you like him, give him a sub. I'm telling you, he's worth it. Well, okay, that sounds a little self-good, but whatever. Then we would be back to 300k in no time. That would feel good. Feel like I cheated the system a bit. Not that I want to do that in any way, kind of shape or form, but that would be historical. We would really make quite some noise. But anyway, let's get into the battle. Yes. Alright guys, without further ado, let's start the battle. We're going to be focusing on the Russians attacking from the south side here of the map, using the main subway line in this underground network. Plenty of soldiers, and of course, the support of a T-60 that managed to get into the tunnel through either a breach in the tunnel itself, or perhaps using another subway station. That was perhaps on open ground, where you could just ride onto the tracks and down into the tunnel. The 20mm main gun will come in very handy when it comes to cleaning out the tunnels here. We'll see if they, what kind of damage it can do to the German defenses here. Hear that engine roar? That's awesome. I bet that sends chills down the back of quite a thing roar and echo out throughout the tunnels. Oh, the German soldier defending. I'd be quite scared of going face to face with a T-60 down here in a tunnel. Although I think the crew feels a little claustrophobic, as a lot of German soldiers are trying to throw AT grenades at it. Turn it into a pretty bad day for the Germaners too. They're well on their way, and these guys are just trying to get in some AT grenades, and I think that was pretty ballsy. Für das Vaterland. We need to destroy the tank to halt their... It was worth it, I guess. They ducked in cover in the last second there. There is that T-60 burning. The Russian spearhead down here has been kind of halted. Lots of casualties throughout the tunnel. We've got a few soldiers staying alive, though, but they definitely need help from the guard shock troopers. So it's play, so to speak. Let's enable the HUD, and let's see what we're doing here. Okay. We're going to be clearing out parts of this tunnel. It's a little tricky too. Go from point A to B here and micromanage your troops without losing everyone to a submachine gun burst. So I'm going to be using attack move, and we're going to be surprising the German defenders. What are you doing? That's another common error. When grenades are thrown and people duck for cover, they will usually end up on the side of the tunnel walls, which means they're going to be on surface level, which is not what we want at all. So if that happens, well, inconvenience, but it happens. Let's go out and... Oh, this is going to be quite tricky. We're going to be taking fire from all directions, but let's just go for it. Oh. That's a pretty good clean out. Oh, 3 PPSH. They are going to be doing a lot of damage. Let's get some more troops up here. We've got a lot of troops to spare, but we obviously need to make sure we keep the casualty count low if we're going to be clearing out these tunnels. How's it looking over here? These troops are in a bit of a messy spot. They've lost 5 men trying to get into this place. They haven't actually opened the doors yet. I believe a grenade that was thrown over the actual wall killed 6 or 5 of them, and they're still taking fire. Some of the bullets, I guess, can pierce through this thin metal door. That's very cool. Over here, this assault has been halted off too. We've got just a handful of survivors. The rest are dead along the tracks. And up here, we've got that destroyed T-60 that did do some serious damage to the German defense, but just it didn't get far enough. That was pretty damn cool, though. A lot of people suggested that I'd use a night skybox to simulate the fact that we were inside the tunnel. Unfortunately, it looks too dark, and I figured that, you know, these underground sewers and canals would have small openings from either, you know, sort of holes in the wall, so to speak, or just casual sunspots, you know, from the sun on the street level, the light coming in from the street level. Alright, boys, that's how we do it. Getting plenty of troops moving up. Let's go. Tak toshna. Let's go ahead and enjoy this canal firefight. That is awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. Okay, it looks like we are about to clear out the first set of the canals so far. We've got some German troops holding out on this side. That could be problematic, but I think we're going to find a solution to that problem rather quickly. We're going to send both teams over at the same time. Oh! Gotta watch out with hand grenades. They are going to mess shit up. Let's open these doors. Let's link up with the remaining troops from the rather catastrophic attempt at taking the subway station. I mean, the shock troops' job here was to... Oh, they're all dead. Jeez. No, they've actually... They pulled back. They've pulled back. They're sitting back here. They're not going to attempt to go for the door. That is very unfortunate. Well, sir, just a squad of shock troopers have cleared out quite a lot and did lots of damage to the German Volksgrenadier defense. But now it's going to be a little bit different. Next enemy is not going to be called Hans and be 48. The next is Hans again, but 22 and extremely mad at the Russians. I guess they're all mad at the Russians for taking their city, but then again, you're gonna kind of ask who invited them, you know? Hitler did send a letter to Stalin in 1941 saying, like, you know, if you need to come to my city one day and fuck shit up because I'm losing the war, then you can. He's got a Panzerfaust there. Oh, and already you can see the fruits of their defense. More Russian casualties per lost German. Oh my lord, that guy incinerated. I'm going to let them try and work this out themselves. 3 survived. Did get one guy there with a Panzerfaust. But that wasn't very fruitful. Let's get these men out on this side. I'm going to blow a bloody hole in this door right here. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. And also I'm going to take quick tactical command of the Russians on this side. I need you guys ready to help me clear out the tunnel. And you two over here, you need to come up with me as well. There's no doubt about it. We need every single man right now. And we're probably going to need to call in reinforcements if we want to see this mission come through as a reality. And also, this will probably be split into 3 parts. Last time I split a battle into 3 parts, I was called a greedy lying cunt. I don't understand why. I prefer not uploading hour-long episodes. But apparently I was a greedy lying cunt for splitting a battle into 3 parts. The guy was like really illogical about it too. Like, I promised 2 parts, and I would have, I guess, understood if people were a little upset if I only uploaded 1, but uploading another part means more gameplay. It means more time spent on the actual battle. How am I a cunt for that? I don't understand some people. Anyway, let's not argue with a dumb man's logic. Let's put that there, and let's get that shit out of Dodge. Oh, that is not good. Who threw that? Hey, stop. Ooh. Minor difficulties when planting TNT in a tunnel is, well... That fucker over there needs to be stopped. Let's see if this is a good entry point. Something tells me there's going to be a lot of Jerry up there that's going to be saying no to our entrance. Granted, it looks and sounds pretty freaking awesome. I just think we're going to be losing way too many men to try and take this part over here. Alright, well, I'm not saying these men are expandable, but let's just say they're not on Stalin's highest payroll. Let's send in some of these sukas. That is an absolute slaughter. Oh my lord. We've got 1 rifleman left here. We'll send him in just for the symbolism of losing every single green, as in conscripts. I guess, you know, not a lot of Russian soldiers are conscripts by the time of Battle of Berlin in 1945, unless they were just recently recruited, like a bunch of million soldiers. But anyway, we've cleared out this room, and there's there's just a door here. There's no door. There's just an opening in the explosion. Let's see if this route might be more approachable. I think if we... Oh, jeez. Oh, that's not good. That's gonna blow up the door, isn't it? No, not quite. Good. Let's try and just get 2 grenades over. That's perfect. That's gonna do some good. He's alive. Oh, and we felt the fruit of his livelihood too. That sounded weird. Felt the fruit of his livelihood. I guess, I mean, the fruit of his livelihood is to kill people. He's a soldier. Makes a living. Stays alive by being a soldier, I presume. I guess that doesn't make much sense, though. Why would you stay alive being a soldier? Essentially, your job is to kill, and other people's job in your same business, your colleagues, meant to kill you too. Anyway, I don't know what kind of discussion we're getting into. Let's try and focus on the commentary at hand. Let's throw 4 grenades. Let's see if the German soldier can keep up with that. Russians and hand grenades. So far, no one dead from our own hand grenade. That is almost miraculous. Oh, he just shot right through the door. That is quite nasty. He's a nasty boy. I am most eager to be getting hand grenades over in that general direction. Oh lord. You couldn't say no to that one. Oh, this is going to be nuts. Wow. Oh my lord. Look at that. Look at them getting cut down. Cut down like Rambo. That is crazy, sir. Well, we've made it pretty far. We've cleared out a good part of this tunnel. I don't want to stick my nose out here because we'll die instantly. And we're even taking shots from some bastard back there. Okay, well, they're throwing grenades at us. Let's throw them back. With the remaining troops we have here, we'll have to just do our best, and then we'll have to kind of make a break for it. Yeah, it's mean, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? I wonder if we can get some grenades over into that direction. That would be pretty groundbreaking. This is... tunnel warfare is definitely grenade warfare. Yep, rules apply to you too, buddy. You got a good position up there on the wall, but if anyone is accidentally placed up there, they need to be brought down. Let's see if we can cross. We got like one guy almost over, and then he just got shot down. So that's an impossibility. That is a literal impossibility. I wonder if the AI adheres to smoke grenades. Then we should just smoke this area off entirely, and then just take the rest of the tram. If this works, then we might have done something pretty groundbreaking in taking these tunnels. No. Oh, that is crazy. Guys, thank you for watching this episode. We'll have a quick look at casualties. As you can tell, there's some pretty good choke points for the German defense to make their stand. We're Russians, though. This is 1945. There's no shortage of manpower in taking what we need. Let us do this again. Obviously, we will, in part 3, as I thought we were, going to be approaching the subway station, mainly. And this will probably be pretty epic. So I will see you guys in part 3. Now, I got more work awaiting ahead of me to get this, make this a reality, rather. So I will see you guys soon again. Hope you guys enjoyed this part. And until next time, enjoy.